Morning. This will be a weekly instant. I forgot which number, but you will probably see it on your screen. One heart. And I have a 5-5 with a void, so I'm gonna bid game even though my points in spades are dubious. My partner has a very nice maximum actually, so I don't like two hearts from him, but thanks to my overbidding, it seems to have worked out. King of clubs lad the 10, that's very important. I mean, I guess due to the double, I might want to play West for a singleton, but well, he has a void, so problem solved, kind of. I can pick up one of them and leave the queen out. They still have a spade stop, that's annoying. But West didn't play a spade, so that's good. He could have tried also the ace of diamonds or so, because the king wouldn't have actually helped me. Oh yeah, I'm sorry, yeah, one less, because the queen is still out. Hmm. One diamond, one heart, two clubs. I mean, obviously, I have a maximum for two clubs, but jumping in diamonds or bidding three clubs would have been too much, I think. And these made the best lead, which sometimes they do. But there's no crossing to west, so I think I'm fine here. And now the rest is mine. Barring some 5-0 in diamonds, so I need to take one diamond trick first and then. Yeah, I guess, yeah, slam was awesome, of course. Six clubs especially. Yeah, it's one of those hands. North doesn't know what to do, so. Although two don't trump, I'm not quite sure. I'd rather force the game, but. Mm, one spade, although two clubs would be maybe reasonable. I mentioned this a few times. Oh, wait. Um, Sorry about that. AL problems. Normally I check this, but not this morning. And a little bigger. Perfect. Yeah, that's why I was thinking why, like I was kind of in a weird spot. Yeah, so 35% I guess people were in six clubs. Okay, I mean somebody bid six no trumps after one hard response. I would say it's a bit too fast, but okay, two diamonds. Somebody bids three no trump, which is a huge overbid. Two diamonds. Okay. Yeah. So that was just being screwed by the field, basically. Mm, okay. Here, As usual, or I mean, it's kind of my policy is when I'm missing king queen and a total of 4 trumps, I just play ace and another because although here, wait, this is a real stiff, then I can gain a whole trick by crossing over and giving up on the diamond finesse. And if they're 2-2, then I can still come back. Okay, so I guess I'm just gonna assume that East doesn't have the king. There was a risk of a rough. I mean, in this case, it just turned out to be the best line, but I can't guarantee it. 4 hearts. Wow. Yeah, I just wanted to play slam if my partner is strong and I have a void. Slam seems to be a decent proposal. Okay, so that would be the diamond double finesse. The problem is, of course, that I actually don't like 4 hearts for my partner. I would have just bid 4 spades and be done with it. But that's water under the bridge. But yeah, anything other than the diamond double finesse I think is a bit too fancy. So like I could try to rough a diamond in north. If clubs are 3-3 and spades are 3-2, which is, I mean, it's at that point it's just really wishful thinking. Although yeah, now clubs are high. But trying trumps is a good idea anyway. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, but if that's the case, then I'm just out of luck. The trick is here not to go down 2, right? But I think I'm just about safe here. So even if East roughs in at some point, I'm fine with that. I could have technically, like in a void, I could have taken the double finesse in spades, so by running the 9 and running the 8. I don't know if it's the best line, but it's also not, it's not completely in a vacuum, so the suit is not in a vacuum. I don't know, it was a decent slam, not a great slam, but I really am just talking like Donald Trump. It was a decent slam, not a great slam, but it was a decent slam. But it wasn't great, so I don't know what. Anyway, double. And I'm out of bids. Was it possible? Maybe it was possible to somehow make. No, Gibbs thinks not. I could have just bid 4, of course, but then I know for a fact that my partner won't look for slam. But then I know that my partner is not that strong, so I have 13 and my partner has hard length, and so therefore probably not a great shape. So the ace was in dummy. This happened, okay. And West showed a good raise with his 13 count, and East accepted the, or I don't even know. Is this a minimum now? I guess not, because it's still could be a limit raise to and from. Stiff spade. I mean, the defense is kind of autopilot here. I don't think I hesitated with the jack, but I can't be sure. Well played, Gib. Well played. Yeah, the clubs, you could have played it in both ways, but... Oh, I doubled, yeah, but that doesn't quite promise the jack of clubs. 14, one club, two clubs. Just gonna be 3 clubs, I don't really care. Just because I have a little shape and defending against 2 diamonds doesn't sound like fun. Okay, West has a huge hand. Doubled on a 5 card major, but I think I like it. Not because hearts are so weak, it's just that, yeah, you really bring all 3 suits into the equation. I am recording, yes, okay, good. Good to know. So bad at this. Okay, let's see. So spades or 5-4-2-2, 5-2-2-4, whatever you want to call it. And again, it's just Donald Trump is saying whatever you want to call it. I'm watching so much US news. Not 100% sure why my partner roughed in, but anyway, now dummy will be high in a second. The heart is high, but I guess he doesn't need it anymore. Yeah, I don't know what happened. I mean, it was an interesting hand from both sides, but I mean, for East and for North, but for me it was a bit boring because I just kind of needed to follow suit. Not gonna count, but it looks like one with Trump opener. Is it 14? Is this 15? Yeah, 15. Perfect. 2 diamonds and a spade. Hard to get more, hard to get less. One diamond rough in my hand and it's all done. Or it can go on clubs. In fact, I can even draw trumps first. Because the queen of spades is an entry. And Gibbs always trusts me, so So I am above water officially, 51.0%, which is not a big achievement in and of itself, but I think in the last, I don't even know how many weekly instants, 3? I was under 50, so I'll take whatever I can get, and I'm gonna push on with 2 spades simply because I don't know how to defend, and Gib doesn't know either, at least when they're paired with me. King of spades, dummy is strong, I have nothing to do, so I don't know, I'm just gonna punt on a club. I'm just gonna hope that I'm getting this 1 diamond drag. My slow hard trick, I'm not really sure. Wow. Oh, we had a hard fit. Yeah, I was thinking of bidding 2 hearts. I mean, it's not exactly bridge, but what can you do? My partner shouldn't have risen with a king, but I'm just saying it more from a results point of view. And that's still fine. I mean, when somebody says you should have taken that finance or whatever, it doesn't mean that I'm blaming them. It just means from a bridge point of view, that was the right decision. I don't know, there are different ways of expressing this, like right or correct, or but they all end up saying the same thing. So yeah, you can say percentage play, but anyway, 50.4, way above 50. So I'm happy. I hope you guys are also happy. I am studying chess at the moment, kind of. Chess and Rubik's Cube. So for bridge I have relatively little time, but I actually am going to a bridge tournament. It will be the first time in, I don't even know how many years, 3 or 4. So I need some practice for bridge as well. So I have to like figure out what to do. So in chess I'm like switching to e4, best by test. And that means that I literally have no idea what I'm doing, but it's still kind of fun to play without knowing anything. And I have a chess league game on Sunday, so in 2 days, and then the bridge tournament is next weekend, so I think that makes more sense. First chess and then bridge, but of course every week I am trying to find time for a weekly instant, even if that time is not perfectly spent. So in conclusion here, the 4 hearts, I don't even know why this was a good score. They didn't bid it, or they went down. Kind of hard to go down, I mean, just kind of decided to, no, this is not even that hand, I mean, I had actually nothing else to do, so I did take 1 finesse to the 8. Yeah, I mean, spade there and then just 1 finesse, and I just said that's enough, and I'm just gonna lose a club and a club, a spade, and a heart. So I don't know why people went down, and it's not like some false modesty. I'm just saying that I actually am surprised. 310 plus 2. I think this was an opening lead problem that some people didn't lead the ace king of hearts. In that case, it's not even clear how I'm making that many tricks. It's 11 tricks, I mean, yeah, I mean in this, how do you even try to, just like a little spade a trick too, I guess, yeah, okay. And now West needs to find the killing switch, the killer switch. I guess it's not that easy from West. Okay, the same result twice, so I think these are just now duplicated. Anyway, that sucks. Um, this was one way of finding slam actually. So three clubs from north, showing hearts and clubs. And now South really should just push the slam, I think. But I'm obviously um, biased here because I see both hands, but on the other hand, you don't quite know if 3-on trump is safe, so I would try to go on. Something like 4 clubs or so. Anyway, I'm definitely just bitter about this because I was bidding it by the book, and I don't do bidding by the book very often. And I think it's actually the best way of bidding these hands. 6-4 usually just bid the second suit and see where it takes you. Four splits south. Oh yeah, here was that hand where I just decided to just go for the spade finesse, and the nice thing was that I knew that if spades are 2-2, then I get the second entry for the diamond finesse. So if West had king queen of spades, then I still would have been fine. 6 spades, yeah, it was a judgment call. I don't know what to say. My hand could have been huge, so queen jack of hearts could have been something in diamonds, let's say, and then I'm not that far off. On the other hand, to be fair, I knew that my partner probably had some heart wastage, but in my defense, I didn't think about that. So. 4 hearts plus 2 was, yeah, these 2 boards is where maybe we could have done something else. And I was kind of like playing in the dark because Gib is like ignoring all my signals and I'm not sending him any signals, so this was a boring one, and this was average, so I'm fine with average basically. Just like in chess, I'm fine with a draw basically, no matter what my opponent is, who my opponent is. Sometimes I'm finer than in other times, but anyway, thanks for watching, see you around.